Okay, today is January 25th, 2011. It's currently 5:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today is Tuesday. I should make a separate YouTube channel as a diary entry channel purely based about my dreams or for my dreams that I have here on this planet called Earth. Yeah. Man, in my dreams, there's like a person of like a lot of logic and common sense, with like perfect reason in mind. You know, even if some guy's logic is completely off, you know, like he's in like an alternate state of mind or something. Like the black genius lady of supreme common sense should be listened to more often or something. She has a lot of common sense. I don't know, I'm not sure if she's like the chief counselor, as in like, I don't know, specialist on board some ship, or whatever. It seemed to be rational or something. I care about everyone, I'm guessing, their well-being. I respect that character. I don't know, I have recurring characters in my dream. I guess they're like hypothetical science. It isn't a dream, you know. Just wish that character all the best now. In my dream, my character wishing their character well, you know. Like nothing but respect for their character. Hopefully they're like perfectly fine, and hopefully if they're like part of the same organization as some guy, they get promoted or whatever the hell they want out of life. Alright. But yeah, my first dream of yesterday, like around 3 o'clock or 3 a.m. I think I was on a ship that seemed like the ship from Mass Effect or Star Trek Voyager, like Mass Effect SR1. Like the surroundings or interior. I'm not sure, but around respectable crew members. Sorry. Most appreciated. Hopefully they're likely trustworthy or something. You know, walking around. I mean, that's probably my character speaking about nonsensical gibberish due to my limited memory or selective memory malfunctioning, or maybe it's like a time thing. Like my memory being restored to its proper state at a certain amount of time regarding how long you stay in and out of the Matrix. But yeah, I think I prefer being in that sort of environment 99% of the time within like these dreams, as well as being disarmed due to the nature of my current mind state in the future, as I was within the dream. Like with my state of selective memory, I don't think my character should have any type of weaponry or armed things, and I think he should be kept on board a ship at all times, like under supervision or watch, with limited mobility. Not limited mobility, but you know, like not walking around doing stuff. Where's my ear edge? Yeah, unarmed in a ship, doing absolutely nothing. Like if he happens to be awake there, just be awake, talking gibberish. Like, you know, I don't know. I think my second dream is like within the same dream phase. It was like walking throughout some area with several people, and I don't know why tents were there in the second dream, but I managed to like arrange 3 sleeping recliners together and try to make sure everyone's okay being near one another. Like, you know, several people in this group are like all fine, and no one had a problem. Like we're all safe, looking out for each other's well-being and whatnot. And it's something about close quarters training or something. I don't know. Like it's like running through like some hallway passage. I don't use the word passage. Some hallway or something, you know, with stuff or something. I don't know what happened. And then like later we grouped with a bunch, I'm thinking, and it was at the end of the dream. But yeah, I think all of my dreams are like a series of episodes. some are sequenced. Like the dream I had around the 15th to like 20th of January 2011 could affect it. Like dreams of January 21st to the 22nd to the 23rd and the 24th of 2011. Dreams of January 25th, 2011, being surrounded by trustworthy co-workers or crew members or something. Follow the themes of the 24th, being vulnerable and targeted, likely a retaliating sniper. You know, like the idea of like possibly like boarded on something to like be isolated from some vulnerable state or something. You know, I don't know what's going on. I don't think, maybe it isn't the case. Like he's being targeted. Place him in a secure area. I'm not sure if that's happening here. But I don't know. And I wonder if like a blonde female character is okay. You know, like really. I don't know. Hey man, something's going on. It's confusing. I hope their character's fine. Everything's alright. I don't know. I think something like a defective selective memory process. Hopefully it isn't like it's a remote controlled thing, you know? Like somebody deliberately pressed a button that makes somebody blank out in the future with some biological symbiotic chip in mind. It causes your mind to like blank out or something. It causes things, you know? So I have the ability of like putting somebody back in something wirelessly with a click of a button in the future or some shit, right? I can just walk around freely, you know, just doing whatever, and suddenly like with a flick of a button you're like probably dropping and sleeping back in the Matrix, whereas they're likely carrying you back into like whatever crap whatever place you are in this dream world thing, right? As the blonde white guy, being concerned over a blonde female character. Hopefully they're completely fine. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. This is why like my characters complain about the whole disorganized selective memory thing. Like what if what if somebody's like underhandedly misusing this technology to like turn somebody into like a puppet or a pawn, you know? Or something. I don't know. You know, if people have the ability of causing some guy to like have amnesia and sleep within a matrix without, involuntarily and all, meaning they have somehow the ability of controlling this, then what if they can like mess up his state of mind, you know? Like wirelessly control like his memory blocks, like his short-term memory or his long-term memory at a flick of a switch to the point where like he can just like blank out and totally disregard like a great suggestion of not doing something, you know? Like what just happened, and then like it seems like you can't recall what actually went on. It's like blank. Like what the fuck is going on? I don't know. It's like somebody's deliberately fucking up some guy's brain. I don't know. And then like here, I said like he's actually somehow smarter inside of like the Matrix dream world than how his alternate mind state self is in the future, you know? And then like his actual main mind state or natural mind state self in the future will likely be much smarter than himself here in the Matrix, you know? I don't get it. Like why can't he just have his natural mind? Along with like suggestions and ideas of like not performing some like super catastrophic plan or something, you know, like a super whatever, like just alternatives. I mean, maybe that's why he's in the Matrix in the first place. Like I agree to do alternatives instead of this black hole. Yeah, because I want to preserve 95% of my species or some stuff. And about that, like say if like a hypothetical probability that we succeed in this, like we're inside of the Matrix as characters or roles to prevent like a catastrophic invasion that could lead to like massive life support loss. Because imaginary technology here inside of the Matrix, to like you know, just make the mind perceive it as to being real, you know, and likely, I don't know, like, what will go wrong? You know, Earth is quite valuable to like cultures of the future, I'm guessing, because like a specific species or few are like cloned here, and it's like it makes up 90% of another species of the future. And it's probably deeply concerned about preserving their race or species of people, right? But yeah, I don't know. I was hoping. I don't know. I think they're hinting that the Matrix is host instead of a Dyson sphere. You know, it looks like the Death Star or something. And Dyson, and then like in Star Trek, it's like a giant cube, but it shoots out some type of spear whenever it, I don't know, it ejects some type of spear. So like, if that hosts like the clones inside of the Matrix, maybe you can like acquire it or attain it somehow by like dismantling the hostility or hostile encoding of the Matrix to the point where like maybe we can have like some type of tugging ship in the future, tugging starship, to like transport it elsewhere via hyperspace or wormholes to like a secure location or a planet, and possibly like ground it, you know, gently and all, into our planet to like build some type of foundation or whatever, to then like build around it like some type of science research facility. So hopefully that's picked up by like a corporation as a corporate research project, or several corporations, or maybe it's a joint collaboration of corporations and government contractors, or some type of military contractors of the future, like let's say like the Federation of Planets, that the government of Star Trek had in mind being highly interested or enthralled by like you know, being a part of some type of project, you know, and like some like independent planets like Vulcan or something of Star Trek, with the Elven people are interested in like catering to like a specific species. It's like the species could be like quite identical to them or something, right? In the script, like owls or something. And they want to like populate the elven race throughout the galaxy with colonies and etc. and all. Or need specific people, I don't know, whatever. Or like some corporation wants to like train top of the line engineers or something for some reason, and you can like just clone them or genetically modify them before they're like conceived or incepted into the Matrix, and then like when they're done with something like that, you can like develop their ideal clone or prospect within a certain amount of time, whereas they can like probably like train them while they're inside of the Matrix to be like prepared for being like extracted from the Matrix as a clone is ideal for engineering and could likely like end up like working whatever ideal purpose or customized or engineered to be and all, right? I don't know. It's like a weird idea. Like, hi, we designed you inside of the Matrix. Welcome. You're an ideal candidate for like this type of job position. Like if you're like whatever, or how you're designed, or not designed but engineered or adapted it, you could like, be suitable for this. Like, hey, if you're brain type and whatever, body type, etc., you could like perform like this particular task, like an engineer or whatever, you know? Or hey, we need people who probably enjoy farming. People who like be natural at music or something. I don't know. Like have inclined brain activity regarding creativity or something. Maybe like people who are like original crew members and partake and been like mutual affiliates, you know, like either like board members of the project, overseer, project directors, project consultants. God damn it. Joint chief of staff of like if it's like a collaboration between like certain contractors or different companies. I oversee the committee that do the dealings with like 2 different or 3 different or 5 different organizations working as one. Like Starfleet Science Division and this military armada's interests, or the Human Alliance and the Vulcan Alliance in the script. The Vulcan government, or the government council of owls, I don't know. Not counselor, but council as in like some type of government body. Not the counselor of like a psychologist type of person, or therapist, or whatever. You know, like it's gonna be fascinating. Oh, my head hurts. Finally got some salmonets. Hopefully I can get some more sleep. Alright, I love having peaceful dreams. None that are chaotic or crazy or confusing. You know? Just stuff that is calm and sane and non-disruptive. I don't know. It's like, I have no idea. It's like I can't control my own dreams type of thing. I just have random dreams. I don't even like dreams where I'm just like sitting alone in a room, like in some type of weird holographic screen, but it's like playing some nice soothing like music. It sounds like, you know, techno or trance. I'll take this out. Just take it now. Maybe like an hour or 2. It's actually like a tanker with it. What's wrong with it? But yeah, I'm gonna make like, in order to attain the matrix and make sure life support isn't lost, I have to operate inside of the matrix to prevent like imaginary World War III, like an invasion that could start such, which could lead to like the apocalypse. And we know of this logistics because like we can preview stuff within the matrix ahead of time to then like accept yourself within a certain amount of time to try and intervene and prevent it, right? So that it doesn't affect actual minds in reality. So that actual minds in reality are untouched, okay? And like in reality, they could be awakened into like this thing called the future, which is reality, and hopefully become productive citizens or whatnot, or enjoy reality, or like they colonize like different worlds, or live amongst other civilizations, whatever the hell they're gonna do, as long as they're like productive citizens who are not trying to like be disruptive or destructive, you know. Just complete sanity, normality. I don't know. But yeah. Hope some blind characters okay, man. Alright, not my guy who's a blind dude. My character. Within my episodes of dreams, but I got a blonde female character. I don't know. Oh my god. I have no idea what's going on. I just want to watch the movie Soloist. I feel like my dreams feel like that movie at times. Like some guys just want simple answers and nobody's telling them anything. Or you have like a very logical professional person who just like probably wants to keep to themselves, but you know they also want to maintain like order around them, you know. Not maintain it personally, but to just order, you know, like the black lady character, who's like if that character is actually real, they'd likely be much respected, you know. It's not like they're selfish or care only about themselves, or they care about the well-being of like everyone, so that everybody's like calm and getting along, hopefully, right? Yeah, like the person you like want to listen to regarding like logic or rationality, common sense. But yeah. Whereas you have like another character who's probably like everyone else. I don't know. Everybody likes experience expensive. They don't want to tell you what's going on with simple answers, but just hint to you that something can be wrong, right? Like come on, what's happening? You know, I forgot the guy's character. I can tell you what's going on, but would I really be telling you? Like, well, you just tell me something, man. What the fuck is going on? It's like, I'm joking. I really don't care. As long as nothing's like going to hell, or we're not experiencing an apocalypse, or, you know, everything here is still in functioning order. You know, I don't care. And maybe I would support the idea of like extending my role as time, you know. As long as like we preserve systematic life support, and then I'd probably experiment the idea of like you know, transporting this orb or spear, like a Dyson spear, which holds like probably like some type of cloning like technology and all, and like transport. I don't know, like you know, ground that, or maybe we can like turn it into like some type of research station or a space station, scientific research facility, instead of grounding it on the planet. You know, which would be like a better idea? Like somehow grounding some spear clones onto a planet, or turning it into like a space station or research station by building structure around it or something, right? You know, like implementing its structure within like a structure, like, you know, just elaborating or extending upon it. You know, I wanted to draw like a storyboard about like starships, like, or Borg cubes or Dyson spears or something like Death Star that isn't like corrupt or rogue, but yet managed to like be like nullified and re-encoded or something, like acquired, and then like transported, you know. Like, instead of throwing this thing in the black hole, we could totally just toss it into like a wormhole instead. A wormhole is created by two black holes bridged together, or multi black holes turned into one. You know? Yeah. So that's what we should do. And hopefully it could be like a very profitable, productive experiment of some sort. What is this? Man, I just hope we can prevent this pending event inside of the Matrix, so that I could like speed up my role here. Hopefully, like, it includes re-encoding like some systems, malfunctioning logistics and all, or programming, you know. And by means of doing that, it seems quite brute inside of the imagination. But if it gets the job, I don't know. If that's like the only way, then I don't know. You know? Like, Neo's job isn't so what inside of the Matrix movie. Like, his role. It's not like he can just simply just fly around as if he's pretending he's Superman. I don't think I want to fly around. Just like walk into some type of Matrix mainframe and just change the code around without other people having a problem with that. Alright? You know, the Matrix, and not like stuff in reality. So that the Matrix isn't crazy, or like targeting stuff outside of the Matrix, or instructing hostile robots to attacking people. Maybe you can reprogram the robots inside of the Matrix to behave differently outside of the Matrix, so that everything is like sane and orderly. Nobody's going crazy trying to figure out what the hell is going on, like, what went wrong, right? And then you can acquire the Matrix technology. It's now not hostile or frantic, and like relocate it elsewhere. And implement it into like a scientific corporate scientific research project, or maybe a government-funded project or research. Like, we're interested in the cloning technology and training simulation the Matrix contained. I don't know. I think like a lot of companies would be interested in that. And then like if other people have like ideas they like to share, like, I have a better idea. You know, like maybe you should like co-present your idea along with some like, hey, we have like a cloning technology that we acquired. It contains like a lot of different clones. You know, like, it could easily fill in for stuff or populate planets or colonies for whatever reason. You know, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Would this hypothetical technology be like valuable or highly interesting or fascinating to like other civilizations or futuristic cultures? The question, and then like you have to ask questions inside of the system instead of like asking these questions directly to people in real time to get like a direct answer. Right? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna stop recording here. But yeah, I prefer dreams whereas I'm like surrounded by a group of people that are like probably watching over some guy and making sure he doesn't do anything. Whereas this guy is unarmed. Or like nobody's like near him the moment he's like about to wake up or something. To the point where like it could like interfere with like a dream within a dream state. It's like uploading some disturbing images in mind, you know? It's like excuse me. You know? To the point where like you may think he's still dreaming but he's actually awake and that he's within the same dream that was disturbing or nightmarish and does actions that I don't know. It's like dreaming you're getting beat up by somebody in your dream and suddenly you're like in another state of dream, or you're thinking you're dreaming but it's a awake state inside of the future, whereas you're trying to like defend yourself or something, you know? It's crazy. It's like psychological manipulation or something. But I don't know. Like para as in beyond. Or no. Like extra psychological manipulation or something. Or extra reverse psychology. Reverse extra psychology. Like super psychology. Because it deals with the cognition state of dreaming, you know, your subconscious. Like messing with your mental imagery, whereas you perceive these mental imageries as being real or not. And then like actual real mental imageries from your actual perception of things or reality, like you know, you can mistake them as being the same false dreamy mental imagery, whereas you think they're related or relative, and they're not, you know? Yeah. But yeah, let me sum up my idea to make this video 30 minutes long. This is like an idea like for like a creative project inspired by my dreams and all. We make as if like something like the Matrix exists within like a cube, which also consists of like some type of spear, like a Dyson spear or something, and that contains like all of the cloning pods and runs like some type of matrix simulation and whatnot. Matrix simulation that keeps all of the clones within like the cloning pods, that host it or whatnot, you know? Yeah, like the mission here would to be like to not completely destroy something as they're trying to resolve the matter, but to probably preserve it so that you could like I don't know, so that like we can like eject like the Dyson spear thing that contains the cloning pods from out of the cube and all, by making sure I don't know. Hold on. I feel like there's like a pending scenario, like an invasion or imaginary World War III that can actually like cut off life support to the cloning pods of the Dyson spear thing inside of the War cube. Like the first hypothetical mission went to like perform like an intervention task to prevent that scenario from like occurring, so that like you preserve the life support systems and there's no lives lost in reality type of thing, right? And then to like maybe like reinstate themselves back into the Matrix, whatever, to perform like another task of like trying to re-encode the whole matrix like functionality of like commanding or to like realign like some sort of, I don't know, to like nullify the whole hostility of the matrix and whatever type of relation or link it has with like hostile AI forces outside of the matrix, you know, perhaps like reprogramming so that like they don't be so hostile in the future via the matrix. So, you know, like mission 1, prevent, or objective 1 regarding the matrix, like intervening with like an invasion plot and prevent it, and objective 2, you can reinsert yourself in the matrix to like possibly find a way of like changing around like some matrix code or programming that causes the robots or whatever AI forces, opposing forces, to disrupt like futuristic civilizations and all, you know. Just wanna like change all that around via the matrix, and then hopefully once everything is like completely stable and established and all, like extract the Dyson sphere thing that contains all the cloning pods, you know, and that goes on to my other idea. Now that we could like possibly extract the Dyson sphere thing, or eject it from like a cube, like we can like, you know, plan to like either like ground it to like a planet or something safely and all, to I don't know, to like turn it into like a research facility, you know, like grounded somehow to, I don't know, it depends how large a Dyson sphere is. If it's like super large, I think like you have to like turn into like a space station or build like a research station beside it. Right, if it's like a moderate size or something, or if it's capable of like being placed on planet. If it's no bigger than a planet, then I'm like if it's smaller than a planet, like a lot smaller, then we should like have the ability of like grounding it to a planet, you know, in the script, and possibly like build other structures around it, the sphere structure containing like cloning pods and the structure around the like cloning sphere or whatever is like scientific research structures or whatever, you know, HQ for like operations of like some sort of corporate or government funded or government contracted research of the future regarding cloning and genetic engineering or biological engineering and cloning, you know, and production of clones. Yeah, so like if it's big or huge, like a massive structure and all, then like we have to we likely have to like just build like series of space stations or small space stations in order to like to interact with the structure and its cloning system. Or if it's like a size where it can be grounded to a planet, and you could possibly like find a way to like gently ground it to a planet and mount it into the planet or something, or build some type of foundation to keep it stable, and then like build other structures around it that host like operations for scientific research and whatever, you know, to like extract clones or interact with the building accordingly, like integrate this whole sphere structure into like you know, like a facility that's built around it and all, like on a planet, like isolated, uncharted, or like if it's okay, like some planet that's fairly common or something, you know, and like, you know, hopefully like you have the ability of like genetically modifying or like customizing like characters or clones to some ideal making or whatnot. Like if a company or corporation or government wants to produce like specific types of clones for like various different reasons, like colonizing like new colonizing like new discovered worlds, you know, or like wanting to like train or have people for like specific purposes or something. Like say they want to create the perfect engineer or, you know, soldier or something. You know, you could possibly just operate within like this scientific research and whatnot and produce such to see how it goes. I don't know. You know? I don't know, it's like a weird idea. I'm not sure if it would be like accepted it within some hypothetical script or like completely rejected it, you know. Like hopefully like something like the United Federation of Planets like find interest in this, or like Vulcans, you know, like the Council of the Vulcans, the Vulcan government, or like some type of like system alliance, which is like the human alliance, you know, like being interested in the idea of like sponsoring or funding or being head of operations of some type of hypothetical cloning research project of genetic engineering and biology, and hopefully like I don't know, like hypothetical companies in Mass Effect, like called Binary Helix or Exogeny or something, or whatever company exists, in regards of like how they likely would be interested in this type of technology. You know, like we have a new cloning technology that we just acquired. Would you be interested in like attaining it? You know, it could like possibly be like profitable on your end. We're not trying to sell human beings. It's just the idea of like, you know, researching something that creates perfect beings and all, likely. You know, engineer it to be perfect, or could like specifically engineer people that like perform ideal stuff. You know, it's like they want like a specific person. Like, why not design it or design them? You know, I don't know. I don't want to itemize people in a sense. But cloning, like, say they need like a group of people that like, populate like a new discovered planet. You know, they want to start a colony there. Like, why not just like have a bunch of clones be interested in it, right? Like, we would like to colonize this planet and like have farming or some type of like trading post regarding this planet being a trading position within like galactic coordinates or something here, and we need people to occupy this. So how about we like genetically modify or engineer some clones to live up to this task? Like, people would be perfect for farming and cultural development or something, you know, or maintaining like whatever, like hypothetical civil services, you know, or being modified or genetically engineered to be like soldiers to guard the area, you know. I don't know. I have no idea. Like hopefully, you know, like something like that, like a corporation interested or contracted by like some hypothetical galactic government in the future in regards of like funding or supporting this, you know. And if somebody's like hypothetically interested in this, you know, like you can have means of transport as to like relocating something from like an original area as once discovered, likely. You know, like a Borg cube. You know, it's like an interstate. Like, we want to transport this like spear item from the Midwest to the East Coast. You know, like hyperspace is like the highway of like outer space or something, right? So just like create a wormhole and like have like a ship that's good enough or powerful enough to like tug it through like zero gravity or something, or like have like something like some boosters or something implanted or planted onto like whatever structure to like help it like propel or something, you know, so that there wouldn't be like a strain on other things sent to it in outer space. I don't know if that's possible, like a large ship or something towing like a spear thing, or like a few ships or something simultaneously pulling a structure like that throughout hyperspace without like losing it or something, you know. Or maybe they can use like a hypothetical tractor beam if that was real. They just locked on into like a hypothetical Dyson sphere thing, or like structures built around it, so that the Dyson sphere can lock on the structures and not necessarily onto like the ships can lock onto the structures built around the Dyson sphere, and not totally on the Dyson sphere itself, due to the fact you don't want it to like affect it negatively in any way. You know, I don't know. I think I'm over elaborating for my creativity here. And like I said, like maybe like this idea of harnessing a cloning technology, you know, or taming it could be like great for like, you know, helping like a species or something, or like, you know, whichever species is mainly or dominantly like producing this, and populate like space and all, you know, just above and beyond, or like put the use for other not in a sense of like thinking people are resources or whatnot, but like, you know, just progressing your humanity or race or species, or contributing to like the greater good of the galactic community, you know, if like in a hypothetical future galactic or universal communities exist, right? I just I don't know, just like advancing society or futuristic civilization of the universe or galaxies or whatever. I don't know. You know? Like just being productive, existing within a void of existence, being like active and productive, you know, or advancing civilization more, which would be like really nice. Like civilization just progressing and all. It'd be, I mean, it's not like bad or anything, right? Like, what's wrong with scientific research or cloning or genetically engineering people? You know, like, maybe like this hypothetical futuristic research could like benefit different types of mean things. You know, like maybe they like to do medical research or like see if they could like modify a gene or something. You know, I don't know. But then again, like I wouldn't like the idea of like people being treated like experiment to it. You know, I don't know. I don't want to contradict myself here. The idea is to like liberate people from the system by, I don't know, like the idea of like repurposing people is to being like, instead of like hypothetical slaves of some hypothetical cloning technology, it's just like people who's just ready to like, you know, possibly be born anew into like a new world or a civilization of cultures that's far advanced in what the hell they experience instead of something, right? I don't know. So like technically it's I don't know. But my character whose name is Zephyr, like he wants input of like, what do people think of this? Like, is it a good idea? Like crew members or whoever he's like near or interacts with, who are like all on good sides, whatnot. You know, he doesn't know if he has like problems or if people hate him or he has problems with anyone. But yeah, you know, like if this is a good idea, and if you're getting any positive or negative feedbacks, constructive criticism, you know, like is this like an idea worth trying type of thing, or are we wasting our time? We just want to make sure nothing is lost inside of the system, like life support, and preventing like some type of scenario, and possibly like dismantling AI functions of hostility, and that's it. Like just leave it be or something, or is that what they have in mind? Do they want to like acquire some system and and for whatever reason, like converting it to like a research project, or they're just gonna leave it alone if they hypothetically succeed in like neutralizing its hostile function.